Hi everybody, it's been a year and I hadn't made a video since my first one, but I had a lot of subscribers and a lot of emails and a lot of views wanting me to continue. I wish I did, but I'm gonna give you guys a quick recap of what I've been up to for the last year. I'm a little bit hairier, a little bit fatter, and not a whole lot of difference, but I will start off with the tour of my garage. We happen to move. Sorry, I don't have a decent camera for this yet, but we bought a house and there's been a lot of big changes in our lives, and I'll kind of give you guys a heads up and talk about that as we walk through the garage. So Moose is also here. Where is he? Moose. Which is a good thing. But yeah, let's just start the video. So you guys have to bear with me. Moose hates it when the camera's out and he kind of loses his mind a little bit. But as we moved, my wife told me that we could dedicate the entire garage to my eBay operation in hopes of all this wonderful money that will be brought in and this career building experience. But as you can see, it is a lovely mother flipping mess. And I'm sure there's a lot of you guys out there and your garages look very similar to mine. So it's about a 20 to 22 foot by, what, 50, probably, let's say 25 by 20 foot space. There's my death pile, which isn't a lot of stuff. This is probably the accumulation of us kind of garage selling this summer. Processing table, totally not being used as a processing table. Random sawhorses for when I set some stuff up. Oh, there's a beer from yesterday. Here's my lighting setup. I got my sheet of paper, real fancy like, put up with 2 nails. Of course, my umbrellas with the whole diffuser thing, and I use them in the opposite direction because it doesn't put out nearly enough light. I actually ordered a couple of things that will be here soon. The soft boxes, because I'm ready to get ramped up. Alright, so let's see if I can flip this around. Nope, I can't. I'm not used to Android phones yet. Alright, so what's happened for the last year? Why haven't I quit my job and moved on to bigger and better things? So my boss is super smart. And he's probably one of the most incredible people ever. He gave me 2 raises and a promotion. And I have full health care for my family for free. That made me stay. Because I would be stupid to pass that up. But, you know, that only pacifies an employee for so long, especially when, you know, eBay still maintains an earning potential of where I'm at right now. So I want to own my own time. I want all the same things that I talked about in the previous video. I don't want to really make that video again. I have all the same ambitions. I want to finally get started on that. I can't pass up on that money. So I'm essentially going to be doing this every night and every day that I can. And I'm going to be working full time until I reach, let's say, $3,000 to $3,500 a month profit out of eBay. I know I can do it. It's just going to take a lot of work. So this YouTube channel is essentially going to be that experience and that journey. Take it with me. My buddy Matt's going to help me out too. He's going to come here and list. We'll probably go on like little thrifting adventures and things like that. We are going to do haul videos. We're going to do the videos that are fun. Tips, tricks, things like that. I don't want it to be too boring and all about numbers and things. So we're going to keep it a little lighthearted, kind of like this. But yeah, for the last year, I couldn't leave my job. Most people, most families would give their left arm and right nut in order to have that type of security. But in any manufacturing job, it's not as secure as you might think. There's a lot of competition and stuff out there, so you always need a plan B. And this is my plan B, and hopefully it becomes a plan A. So we'll see what happens. I did still thrift, and I have been garage selling, I guess. Not as much as I used to. Sorry, I'm like getting a little tongue-tied right now. But I do have a lot of stuff to list. We did have some amazing finds. I really wish I still had this, but it sold within like 3 days. I bought a black felt painting that somebody did with an airbrush of a unicorn with that's mane flows into this little girl's head, and she has a single tear coming down. And everybody laughed at me when I bought that sucker for $1, and I'm like, screw it. I'll fucking put it up for $100. It sold like in 3 days, and it's not even that big, and it is the most ridiculous. I have shaky cam going on. The most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. So that was a lot of fun. But I'll show you kind of my setup right now is the least organized thing that you could possibly imagine. There is no numbers, no system to anything, but I only have like 130 items in my store. That is going to grow. My goal, 500, celebrate. 1,000, celebrate, and then 2,000 after that. I need something to reach, otherwise you have to tie your ambition with like actual factual numbers in order for you to reach something. And that's kind of what I'm trying to do. This YouTube channel is to keep me accountable because clearly the last year I didn't do shit. It's also going to be explicit because I have a foul mouth, and I will do my best to curb that, but you might not want to watch this with your children in the room. But I do want to show you something cool. So with my manufacturing job, we use knobs. Just plastic knobs with a 1/4-20 thread through them. Yeah. These bad boys right here. And these particular ones didn't have a UV protection on them, meaning that if you were to use them out in the sunlight, the plastic will eventually break down, and that's not good. So we have 10,000 of these bad boys that they couldn't use, so they threw them in the dumpster, okay? So these are expensive knobs. I grab all of them out of the dumpster, and I listed them in like 4 different bundle lots, and I've been selling those consistently for $2 a piece. I have 10,000. That is the most amazing find that I've found. And I have them in like $10, $25, $50, and $100 bundles. And I've sold the 50, and I've sold like a gajillion $10 bundles of those things. And they ship in, it's just so easy. That's pretty awesome. Let's see what else I got. All my cool stuff's gone because I don't list. Let's see. Screw it. So, another thing that I've done is I have a lot of friends that are needing some extra money, some extra cash to go on trips, to kind of supplement income because jobs suck right now and people aren't being paid the wages that they should. And that's a lot of fun. So we kind of have nights over here where all the boys come over, drink beer, and list. And hopefully we will record that, have some live Q&A. Hopefully it doesn't get too rowdy. And it was just the nerdiest shit ever. Doesn't get too rowdy, and we can interact with you guys, and that would be a lot of fun. I don't know how to do live shows, but I'll learn. Wow, this is 5 minutes. That's a long time for people to hear me talk. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap up this first video. My lighting studio is garbage. That death pile looks like garbage, and my organization is garbage. So my goal in the next week is to make this look a little less like the beginnings of a garage sale and more like my eBay store. So I will leave you guys with this moment of English Bulldog Zen. Moose, eBay dog, come here. Oh, he can't handle the camera. We got to get used to that. Come here. The people want to see your pretty face. By the way, he has half a shaved butt because he had knee surgery. He is my $1 million bionic dog. All right, bye, everybody.